Hello. Not a good start. Well, starting wise, I've got my cold drink, I've got my hot drink. Tasty, tasty beverage. A hot chocolate for tonight. With mini marshmallows. So, we shall... Oh yeah, like if you go take a look, let's see back out here. Oh, can we... Oh, it doesn't show it now. Let's see. Oh, no, I do not want to overwrite that. I can't actually go back to the full screen now. That's interesting. It only goes to the comic books. But yes, exactly. It's a bullet shape. It's a max-shaped bullet with it, and there's one directly in the brain, if you look closely enough. All right, episode 2. Oh, right. If I click away, the music stops. Situation comedy. You'd think I'd get this one television, right?
Well, I got it.
No, you don't.
I got it.
Hello. Yes? Yes? Sweet mother of double jeopardy backstroking and butterscotch. We're on our way.
Who was it? The Girl Scouts lawyers again?
That was the commissioner. You will never guess which unduly famous TV personality made the most wanted criminals list this week.
Phyllis Diller? Gavin McLeod? Wink Martindale?
Close. Myra
Close.
Stump, the darling hawk of daytime talk.
Myra? As in America's mom? The woman who told Tom Hanks to get a haircut? Surely you jest.
She's holding her audience hostage and giving them valuable gifts against their collective will.
I don't normally endorse the use of the word dastardly, but this is clearly dastardly. I think.
We've got to drive over to the station right away, or at our earliest convenience.
Great, I've been itching to bust some skulls since they canceled my so-called life.
At their earliest convenience.
Sam, it's me. Open the window. I'm trapped on the ledge again. Sam, come on. I have to pee. And the PTA is here, and they're carrying signs. Hey, Sam, it's me again. I found a way to solve all 3 of my problems at once. But I'm going to be needing bail.
Hi, Sam. This is your therapist calling. I have to cancel our appointment because I'm giving up the practice to go into publishing. Speaking of which, thanks for all your great material.
Oh, Sybil.
Sam, it's me.
Okay.
Open the window. I'm trapped on the ledge again.
All right.
The drawers are just painted on to make the desk seem useful. Hubert doesn't look so hot, Max.
He doesn't look any worse than he did 2 months ago.
Oh, I don't want to go back out yet. Well, I just did, didn't I? Yeah, let's go back in for a sec. I always love just kind of wandering about, you know, at our earliest convenience. Pronto. Is pronto a real word?
A very disturbed individual sits here. Anybody home? Guess not.
Oh, Brady Culture's hair.
Ah, Brady Culture's hair. It makes for an unwieldy but oh so enchanting memento of our first case in a long while.
He howled like a sick wallaby when I shaved it off him. Good times.
Latin. Promptus. Oh, pronto.
When I got this thing, I thought it would be useful.
Where else would we keep the pieces of paper that we're never going to look at again?
I'm hearing a little bit of
20
repetition.
years worth of electric bills take up a surprising amount of space.
All right, so there's a little bit of repetition. I mean, seasons, right?
Welcome back, America, to day 3.5 of my most special episode ever. You don't want to miss any of our exciting guests coming up this hour. Plus, everyone in the audience is going to be getting a lifetime supply of non-dairy creamer. We don't need non-dairy creamer. We need sleep. Oh, I see. You were all thrilled when I gave you cars, then all expense paid vacations, and then home entertainment centers. But now, after I worked so hard and sacrificed so much, you'd rather sleep. It's all about you, isn't it? I guess nothing I ever do is good enough for you. Maybe we'll start using non-dairy creamer someday. That's more like it. You see, there's lots more fun to come, so stick around, America, and sit up straight. Nobody trusts a sloucher.
Good old TV. It's the only way I still feel well adjusted.
What
What do you mean? The reception's perfect right now. I bought that VCR at the supermarket.
So you know it's a good one.
Still smells like asparagus, though.
All right. Open window? Anything we can do outside in the open window?
Hello?
Jerk!
Hello?
Jerk!
Hey, Max.
My toes are all a twitter that we've gotten another case so close on the heels of the last one.
Don't say a Twitter, Sam.
Well, well, Myra Stump holding her audience hostage. You watch that particular bit of daytime fluff occasionally, don't you, Max?
Whenever our TV's out of hock, for some reason I can't get enough of her sharp-toothed maternal ranting.
Why do you suppose Myra's got her audience captive?
Who knows? Last month, Charles Grodin put his hand on her desk and she hit it with a ruler. She's very strict.
You're a lovable but essentially useless lump of fur and icky stuffing materials, Max.
On the contrary, I can be a vital source of alternative insight into the problems that plague you.
Well, there's that.
Hello, Muse. How you doing?
Let's get going.
You lead and I'll follow haphazardly, shall I?
I want to run over Max. Come on. Just do the whee. Am I hitting the wrong keys? I'm hitting the wrong keys. Oh, Max just gets out of my way here. Did anybody else notice that there's a plunger holding up the chair over here? Yeah, I mean, basically Sam talks to the screen, doesn't he? All right. Let's make our way to somewhere. Let's go talk to Bosco and see what he's up to. And the gumballs actually look like gumballs.
What-o? Samuel! Maximilian!
What the?
Oh, you're probably wondering how I know your names.
Not really.
Psst, it's me, Bosco.
What's with the slanted soup strainer, Bosco?
Bosco? I know not that moniker. I am Lord Reginald Rumplebottom, Earl of Dukedom, the Third.
The third.
Sam, what language is he speaking?
I'm not sure, Max, but I think it might be English. We want to buy something.
Yes, quite so, quite so.
What have you got?
Well, there is still one can of shaving cream the blooming skin bodies haven't gotten yet.
Oh, yeah, I love shaving.
That's funny. I've never seen you shave.
I didn't mean myself.
And I have a most peculiar device behind the counter.
What's
What
behind
peculiar device are you so eager to pawn off on us this time?
It's the latest in Bosco tech innovation. A delightful invention I like to call a chemical-based voice modulator.
Voice modulator? What's that?
I do believe it's self-explanatory.
We don't really have time to explain it to ourselves. Why don't you just explain it to us?
Well, it alters the frequency of your voice molecules. Very useful, very useful.
He's gonna sell me a helium balloon, isn't he?
We'd like that voice modulator.
That will be 30 shillings.
Yeah, I left our shillings in my other pants. How much in dollars?
Let's see. 30 shillings would be about 1 million American dollars.
$1 million? No way are we giving out that many tickets.
I think we'll have to find an entirely new revenue stream if we want that voice modulator.
Oh, worth every shilling. Trust me. Trust me.
The shillings to American dollar ratio is pretty exorbitant. I'll tell you that much.
We'll take your last can of shaving cream, old chap.
Splendid. Spiffing. Tickety-boo. Just bring it to the counter.
Do you have any complimentary fresh garlic?
Nope.
Do you have any fine leather jackets?
Nope.
Do you have any gumballs the size of your head?
Nope.
Do you have any +2 plate armor of limitless squeezability?
Nope.
Do you have any Pez dispensers with the head of infamous Mexican revolutionary Pancho Villa?
Nope.
Do you have any ketchup?
Nope. Oh, wait.
Got you.
Blast. Drat. Dash it all.
What a nincompoop! Oh, the face!
Do you have any complimentary fresh garlic?
Nope.
All right.
Nothing for us right now.
Indeed.
Thanks, Bosco.
Pip pip. Honey nut Cheerio.
I could use a shave.
I'll say. Your 5 o'clock shadow goes clear to your ankles.
What's the? Oh,
Horse off, pig. Dog. Pig dog. The skin bodies rule the streets.
skin bodies.
Blast. Bugger. Blimey. Ballers. The little blighter did it again. After him. I mean, tally-ho. Tally-ho.
I noticed that there is quite a few. Wait, isn't that more shaving cream?
Whipped liverwurst.
Oh.
You want some?
Absolutely not. I think it's the tinge of green that makes this coffee especially appealing.
I take my coffee green, like my men.
Yeah, the punching bag didn't work. Did he keep his machine turned off?
Tongues placed on freezer become property of Bosco.
I got quite a few tongues that way.
Oh god, he even does it in the accent. There's a
Chilled and
camera.
Preserved fluids.
I wonder if Bosco used the fluid sample I submitted.
Did anybody else
hope
notice
not.
the camera that's sitting in the fridge right here? I noticed that there was others that were up here, but from the far angle you can see cameras. Anyways, all right. Yeah, what was in the vending machine today?
It looks like candy, but I'm pretty sure it's fish tank gravel again.
I've had worse.
Oh,
Has been Brady culture behind bars.
He finally found a way to become famous. The police blotter.
Alien Love Triangle Times. Looks like they're sold out.
okay, so I see our little friend. Oh, that's an interesting poster with the eyes all on the ground. Okay. Alright, so we gotta figure out how to stop the skin bodies. Oh, Sybil's now doing a tabloid, huh? Ah, the Alien Love Triangle tabloid. Oh my god, even the alien bases and everything. Sybil, what have you done?
Sam! Max! How nice to see you! I don't suppose you have any candid photos of little green men feeling frisky, do you?
Feel... I'm just gonna say yes.
Yes, by which I mean, huh?
It's my new career. I'm a tabloid publisher specializing in the thoughtful analysis of groundbreaking news of interest to myself and others like me.
What's it called?
The Alien Love Triangle Times.
There's nothing like good, hard-nosed journalism.
You said it. It's time to find out the real answers to the real questions.
Like, what did those poor cattle do to deserve that?
No. What do aliens do for romance? Do they love? How do they get their otherworldly thrills?
By playing slots in Keno? That'd explain why they're always seen in Nevada.
What was it you said about a photo?
My new tabloid, the Alien Love Triangle Times, needs a cover photo of an extraterrestrial biological entity, or alien as the unwashed masses calls them, caught getting cozy with some of the locals.
Sybil, I'd like
Getting
the record
cozy.
to show that although I support you as a friend, your latest project makes my skin decidedly crawly.
Me too, and I like it.
Ah, such is Max.
So you're a publisher now? What happened to psychotherapy?
I've always had a fascination with the suppressed and the sensual, and for telling people too much about both.
Th-
Publishing the Alien Love Triangle Times is a logical extension of all my previous careers. Except maybe Vatican spokesperson.
Hesitation.
Are you doing any psychotherapy on the side?
Only on space aliens.
I guess that narrows your clientele quite a bit.
No, not really.
Wait, what?
So you're looking for a cover photo of little green men canoodling, right?
Yeah, though I'm kind of desperate at this point. Basically, I can use anything as long as there are 3 beings in the shot and at least one of them's an alien. It is the Alien Love Triangle Times, after all.
Got it.
Huh.
Have you learned anything interesting since you started this, magazine?
I learned why Elvis had such an otherworldly voice.
Elvis was not an alien.
Sure he was. He just wore makeup to cover his emerald green skin.
Emerald green.
Frankly, Sybil, this project is disturbing, as well as distressingly intimate.
Like seeing Stephen King getting a hot butter massage.
Oh, you saw last week's issue.
Is anybody else an alien that we might not know about?
Dr. Phil.
Well, that goes
That-
without saying.
Yes.
Is anybody else an alien that we might not know about?
Yes.
We'll be back.
Keep watching the supplies.
I've got half a mind to stretch out for a little bit.
I think you have to stretch the whole thing, or it rips.
You baffle me sometimes, Max.
Mimeograph.
This appears to be some sort of reproductive device.
It's a mimeograph. I use it to print my tabloid.
Okay, so if I need tissues, why
Is
is it?
this the kind with aloe in the sheets for extra softness?
Chloroform, actually. Some of my therapy patients used to get a little rowdy.
Oh dear. And then what's in this closet? Nothing. That's a little
Nothing
disappointing.
useful in here.
All right, let us move on. Okay, so now I have to find some alien love triangle. I have something to do with the little car. Oh, okay. Tear grass. Oh, the tear grass grenade. Do you think I can? Do you think I can hit him? Or not? I'm like, just trying to think if I can just shoot him. But he's way too fast.
Where are we going, Sam?
The skin bodies can't be stopped!
Hey,
Well, I think we know what we're doing.
after those rats.
The studio? What TV studio? What are you talking about?
There they are! Let's get them!
How do those laughably small wheels move so fast?
You'll never catch us! The skin bodies can't be stopped!
We'll see about that.
Take the wheel, little buddy.
I thought you'd never ask.
Ha! He is. Ooh.
You can't dodge my shots forever.
Watch us! The skin buddies can't be stopped!
Shoot 'em,
It-
Sam!
I'm trying, but they have good reflexes.
It looks like they're basically.
The skin
Oh!
buddies can't... Oof!
I actually did it!
The shaving cream!
Eee.
Okay, hold on tight, little buddy.
I actually didn't mean to do that, but there we go. I'll take that. Okay, so I've got shaving cream now. Now I don't know what to do with the shaving cream, but let's go to the TV studio, shall we?
Where are we going, Sam?
The TV studio.
Goody!
Warp TV. Hey, Fizzball! Nice, they've got a reference to Fizzball in here.
Well, here we are, Max. The TV station with programs too old to be contemporary, too new to be retro, but consistently derivative enough to be popular. WARP.
Television's so mindless, you can't help but watch.
Oddly quiet in here.
Mysteriously so.
So,
Well, let's find this Myra character and smack some good old-fashioned sense into her.
I don't care if we smack it into her or smack it out of her, just so long as there's smacking involved.
You crack me up, little buddy.
Fizzball was referenced in not the cartoon, but the comic. And it was literally just basically throwing cans of beer at someone with a baseball bat who would try to hit it. And it would go flying in a explosion of foam. So, it was fun. Never played Fizzball, but I'd be curious to.
There's only one explanation for a propeller on the wall.
Yes, this TV station is a giant flying battleship.
Either that, or it's just a prop.
For
Oh,
the giant flying battleship.
Sam.
It's got a falling star on it.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder how you'll crash and burn.
Yeah. Need a broom, little buddy?
I don't use brooms, Sam. I necessitate the use of them.
I hope that's just a prop.
I hope it isn't.
Barrel Haven.
The Barrel Haven. From whence comes this storybook set?
Clearly from a work of unparalleled artistic vision and emotional expressiveness.
No wonder I haven't seen it. Hey, even the scaffold is just a prop.
Yeah, from that show about the TV crew that solves crimes around the station using advanced forensics and overly dramatic reenactments.
Come on, who ever heard of a crime at a TV station?
Aside from what's going on, Apple Crate.
Once used for apples, now used for derrieres.
The comic is a lot of fun. Midtown Cowboys.
Midtown Cowboys, that-a-way.
The comic is great. It's very nonsensical, which is my style of comic. It's very bizarre.
Stand aside, casually attired stagehand. We're Sam and Max, freelance police.
We've come to save some pathetic hostages from the clutches of...
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. Number one, I'm not a stagehand. I am the director. The director!
Could a fool...
Number two, we're no longer holding the auditions for animal cops with crippling mental disabilities and a lust for dance.
Ouch.
Oh no, we're not actors.
You got that right. I don't think I've ever seen worse acting in my entire life. And yes, I have seen Keanu Reeves' performance in Toast, the musical.
Sam,
Ow.
I think my hypersensitive ego may need stroking.
Don't look at me.
Next! Who's next?
Wow, she's got an intense look.
You don't seem to understand. We're highly untrained police officers.
Look, hats off for dedication, guys, but I'm just not buying the police act.
I feel so invalidated.
We're looking for Myra Stump, the darling hawk of...
Do not mention that name in my presence.
Which name,
She-
Myra or Stump?
Either and or both.
She's
What's
got
your
this.
beef with Myra?
Let's just say Myra and I have creative differences. I'm creative, and she isn't. I'm sorry, what was your question?
Okay, so she gives me the feel of what's Hank Hill's wife's name? Basically, she's got that stare. Huh.
You and Myra. Why the hate?
Look, Myra runs her show her way, and I run every other show my way. If she doesn't want me on
Peggy,
her set,
that's
I
right,
could
thank
care
you.
less.
You mean you couldn't care less. If you could care less, then you do care some,
Yeah.
which doesn't really...
No, I was right. I could care less because I care even less about what you're saying right now.
Oh, burn!
Go ahead, knucklehead.
You're not helping, Max.
What are you doing here, anyhow?
What am I doing here? I'm holding auditions for Midtown Cowboys. What are you doing here?
What?
Midtown Cowboys? The critically panned but publicly adored sitcom about two cattle ranchers trying to make it in Midtown Manhattan?
Yes, well summarized.
You're hiring extras?
No, I'm hiring the stars. The two main characters went on Myra a couple days ago, and I haven't heard from them since. I need replacements ASAP.
Sam, did you hear that? If we can pass one lousy audition, sitcom stardom will finally be ours!
Rocketing to fame for the most insubstantial of reasons. That truly is the American dream.
But Sam, Max, you already have a cartoon show.
We'd like to apply for that instant stardom you promised.
You want to audition? Well, if there were anybody else here, I'd tell you to forget it, but okay.
All right! What do we do?
I'm going to have you play a scene from Old Yeller. Tell me you've seen it.
Oh boy.
I'm not into horror movies.
It's the classic boy gets dog gets rabies, boy shoots dog story. Max, I want you to play the boy.
Yes! Boy, that is so me.
And Sam, you play the dog.
Oh.
Okay, Sam, ready? I need you to act like you've got full-blown rabies. Understand?
What's my motivation?
You're a mad dog. Now, show me rabbit.
Grr.
No, dig deep. You should be just frothing mad.
Frothing, huh? How's this for frothing mad?
Brilliant. Now that's what I call diseased.
Thank you. First off, I'd like to thank all the little people who...
Zip it. Okay, Max, I've just realized your dog is walking death, and you'll have to put him down for the good of society.
Really?
You're sad, you're despondent, you're grief-stricken. Now, show me the emotion.
Boo-hoo?
You call that emotion? I've seen Myra show more emotion, and she ought to be declared a national Botox reserve. Grief, I said. Give me grief.
I know what I can do. Think I can shoot somebody with a certain type of gun.
Perfect. Now, the fateful moment has arrived. Despite your immense grief, you must put your beloved companion out of his misery.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh! Jeez.
Idiot. What demonic force possessed you to do that?
The demonic force called acting, Sam. You should try it sometime.
Good thing I had my anti-hypnosis helmet built into my hat, or I'd have one too many holes in the head.
Bravo. Bravo! Such realism, such authenticity. I was convinced you were actually shooting him. How did you do the sound effects?
You don't want to know.
The search for the Midtown Cowboys is over. You're hired. Head to the set next door and we can begin filming immediately.
Let's hurry, Sam. We only have 14 minutes and 55 seconds of fame left.
Max's expression is just perfect.
All right, people, let's get the stage set up. The celebrity host will be here any minute. Oh, right. The crew's working on Myra. Stupid, no talent, fat face.
Let us go to Midtown Cow. Why does it look like Seinfeld in there? Oh, hello.
Weren't you just...
I think she just defied the laws of physics.
Sorry, you'd be amazed how many times a day I have to do that. Things tend to be hectic here.
Doesn't bother us a bit. Sam and Max, consummate professional actors, reporting for duty.
You said duty, Sam.
I knew you guys were right for this show.
Speaking of which,
Channel
could you
33
perhaps
and the
explain
third.
show a bit?
Okay, here's the drill. On Midtown Cowboys, you play a pair of cattle ranchers trying to raise a herd in an apartment in Manhattan.
My Uncle Ernie did that, except it was pigs. And not in an apartment.
I only
Oh,
see one.
Max, what are you doing?
It's a small herd. You're struggling, okay?
Okay.
You've got this landlord, Mr. Featherly, who has a very strict no cows policy.
Devilishly inconvenient.
I begin to see from whence the hilarity sprouts.
Yes, Featherly is always barging in, and you try to hide the fact that you have a cow in the apartment. Lots of sight gags, usually something gross winds up happening. Simple enough?
Great. Where's the script?
Well, there's a slight hitch. The cow ate most of the script, so you're going to have to ad-lib the show.
Ad-lib?
Yes, make it up as you go. Improvise.
Well, I guess our regular life has given us plenty of practice.
Don't worry, you'll be working with Philo Pennyworth, who plays Featherly. He's a brilliant actor,
Philo
classically trained, Globe Theater and all that. Just set him up to do something funny, and he'll handle it from there.
Check. Anything else?
Actually, yes. We did save one line from the script, and it's really important to work it in, because it's the product placement that pays for the whole show. One of you will have to say the line.
Me, pick me!
All right, Max. Your line is this. Better get the serious toothpaste.
I like it already.
Okay, hang on one second. I'm just gonna what do they call it? I gotta do a posture check. There. Okay.
We're as ready as we're ever gonna be. Let's start taping the show.
Okay, now remember, your landlord's at the door, and you don't want him to know you've got a cow in there. Ready? Action!
I have a time limit, I'm sure. They're probably hiding a cow.
I know you're hiding a cow. Hey, Bossy.
The cow's tail.
Hey, Bossy.
All right, I know you've got a... Oh, for pity's sake, this will never work if you're not even going to try to disguise the cow!
Cut!
Amateurs.
Let's get the set back the way it was.
Alright, I gotta find a way to cover things. Studio door, window, studio door, studio door. Alright, let's try this again.
Let's have another go at that scene, shall we?
Okay, now remember, your landlord's at the door, and you don't want him to know you've got a cow in there. Ready? Action!
You're probably hiding a cow.
Open up in there. I know you're hiding a cow.
Goodness, who left this lying here?
Well, ding. The cow, the cow's tail. Television, trophy, books. I bet if I open the studio doors, I just see...
Not that door.
Alright.
These are all thesauri. Who decorated this set?
English majors working for peanuts, as usual.
Is there anything else I can do with the cow? Oh, well... I have my inventory.
Open up in there. I know you're hiding a cow.
Okay, now don't move.
There we
Or
go.
moo either.
Ugh.
Aha! I know you've got a... Well, well, well. Who's your guest, boys?
Ah.
This is Madame Flossie from the Guernsey Finishing School for Girls of Questionable Prospect.
We're taking lessons in poise and pretentious diction.
Now, just one moment. Proper diction is not a subject for comedy.
Ugh.
Cut!
Okay.
Let's get the set back the way it was.
Alright, let's try this again. Ah, I keep readjusting and I'm not seeming to... There we go. Don't know what's going on with that, but that's okay. Alright, let's try this again. Gotta use the serious toothpaste.
I miss the 70s, when you could get away with stuff like that. I shouldn't fool with the set while we're not taping the show.
By the way, Who's Never Going to Be a Millionaire? Embarrassing Idol. There's another show over here. What's it called? Cooking Without Looking.
Let's have another go at that scene, shall we?
See if you can squeeze in some gross out humor this time. Ready?
Gross out
Action!
humor. Okay, okay. Oh, sorry. They're probably hiding a cow.
Goodness, who left this lying here?
Okay. I'm gonna put the plate on Bessie's head.
Okay, now don't move.
Or moo either.
Aha! I know you've got a... Well, well, well. Who's your guest, boys?
Gross out humor, huh? Circus performer, or I just say a cow with a plate on its head.
This is one of the famous Flying Bimini brothers, circus performers extraordinaire.
We're getting some tips on how to spin plates on our heads, so we can keep all our gun hands free at parties.
Oh, the circus, eh? I went to the circus once as a boy. There was a man there who had two heads. Only one of them looked like a giraffe, see? And
Okay.
In Manhattan, this counts as a view.
If there's a leak, it counts as a water view.
Competitive horseshoe skipping is a thrilling test of accuracy, strategy, and strength.
Even more so if the horses are still attached.
Some say that's the only way.
See, I don't think there's anything
How
on the...
convenient. This way we can shoot a TV show about people watching a TV show.
And if the show they're watching is the show of themselves watching, the universe could fold in on itself and explode.
Best leave it turned off then. I miss the 70s when you could get away with stuff like that.
Okay, so it looks like there's nothing else I can do other than talk to Featherly, or maybe the cow. Just throw this in there?
Have you heard the one about the 3 firemen and the football?
Oh, please.
Ah.
This isn't that sort of a show. Save it for Myra.
Cut! Let's get the set back the way it was.
I could have just used the serious toothpaste and see what happens there. Let's start
Let's
taping.
have another go at that scene, shall we?
Don't forget to work.
It's getting faster and faster every opening. I know you're hiding a
Who left
cow.
this lying here.
Come on over here, Max. Not Max, Sam. Just skip through some of these quick scenes.
Okay, now don't...
Or
aha!
Alright, so it was a circus performer.
This is one of the famous...
we're getting some tips on how...
Oh, there was
Okay.
Better get the serious toothpaste.
Hey, wait, that's my line.
Oh, cut!
Hey!
I'm afraid you've delivered the sponsor's line at a comically inopportune moment. Wait for me to do something that might call for that line to be said.
Gotcha.
Let's get the set back the way it was.
Okay, I've got an idea. Let's get... I'm going to have her...
Hi, Mom. Let's have another go at that.
Places, everybody. And action!
I'm going to have the cow moo.
Open up in there. I know you're
Goodness, who left this lying here?
One item I have not interacted with.
This could use some sprucing up. Whatever happened to our can of spray paint?
I refuse to answer on the grounds that I may incriminate both myself and a prominent local politician.
Say no more.
There's an intercom. I see. Let's see here.
Open up!
Okay, now...
Or
Okay.
Aha!
It's a cow with a plate on its skull.
Oh, whoops.
I've got one in my skull, but that's a different story.
Cut!
Yeah.
Please don't say cut. That's my job.
How am I expected to create art if you're not even going to try to perpetuate the farce?
Right, guys. You can do better than that. Let's get the set back the way it was.
I hit a button. I double-clicked. There is a cactus. There's a tiny cactus. And an intercom.
Ah, nature. Hello?
Wonder if it even works. Let us start.
Let's have another go at that.
See if you can squeeze in some gross out humor this time. Ready?
Something behind the cow.
I know you're
Goodness, who left this lying here?
Oh, is that?
Okay, now don't move.
They were talking about.
moo
I think I see it. Because of course you've got a cow. Gonna have cow dung lying around, aren't you?
Aha! I know you've got a... Well, well, well. Who's your guest, boys?
This is one of the famous Flying Bimini brothers, circus performers extraordinaire.
We're getting some tips on how to spin plates on our heads, so we can keep all our gun hands free at parties.
Oh! The circus, eh? I went to the circus once as a boy. There was a man there who had two heads. Only one of them looked like a giraffe, see? And
Cow pie.
I don't care if it is just a prop. I'm not touching that with my bare hands.
Okay. I don't really have much else to use with that, so... I feel like I just want to have the cow make a noise as a response.
I'm sorry, what was that you said?
Good, okay. Moon.
He said moon.
As in, the cow jumped over thee. I mean, whoops.
Cut.
Ah!
Try to remember that your characters are attempting to hide the true nature of the cow.
Let's get the set back the way it was.
Get the set back the way it was. Alright. Does anybody else notice the camera? You can actually see it up here on the TV. You can actually see them walking around in the camera.
Let's have another go at that scene.
Don't forget to...
Alright. They're even noticing the...
Goodness, who left this lying here?
They even noticed the text flying off the screen. Alright, and... plate. I don't think that this works, but... Oh! Okay. Let's see what happens.
All right, I know you've got a... Oh, for pity's sake, this will never work.
Okay.
Amateurs.
Alright. If I had another plate...
Let's have another go at that.
Places.
Open up in there. I know
Goodness,
you're
who...
hiding a cow.
Put the plate on the head.
Okay.
Or...
Okay.
It's a cow.
Oh, I
with a
did it
plate.
again.
Please.
Yeah. I clicked the wrong thing. It's frustrating to do that over and over again.
Can we take
The
5?
Screen Actors Guild will break my knuckles if I say no, so go ahead.
Let's have another go at that.
See if you...
Alright. Gotta be careful with my clicks.
Open up in there. I know you're
Goodness,
hiding
who
a
left
cow.
this lying here?
You'd think I would know television more than the average person, but this is this is comic. Oh, no, I can't do anything with that. Pull the tail, have
Okay, now don't
Bessie
move.
say something,
Or moo either.
and not moon,
Aha!
and not moo. We want a...
This is Madame
That's
Fly.
not the
taking it
one!
Cut!
I selected the wrong one. Now I'm just... I feel frustrated again. This is sort of like...
Let's
Can-
take 5.
Sure,
Let's take 5.
sure.
And I'm hitting the wrong buttons. Okay.
Let's have another go at that scene.
Hands
shall we?
off the controllers for
Don't
a
forget to work
second
in
here.
Max's line. Better get the serious toothpaste. Okay? Action.
Alright. I feel that the audience is starting to wane.
I know you're
Goodness, who left this lying here?
The applause is starting to get weaker and weaker the more I wait.
Okay, now don't move.
Okay, in comes the chicken.
Aha!
Circus performer.
This is one of the...
We're getting some tips on how to spin plate.
Oh! There was...
Blah, 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 blah. Pull the cow's tail.
I'm sorry, what was that you said?
Okay, so obviously not moo, moot. Oh! Let's try moot.
He said moot.
Philosophical musing on the deeper meanings of the shallower things.
No, that's not it.
I see.
Oh.
I'm sorry,
Ah.
I'm just not sure where we're going with this. Can we start again?
Cut! Let's get the set back the way it was.
Don't think of the bigger pic. Has to be gross out humor. It has to be
Let's have another
not.
go with that scene, shall we?
Places, everybody.
All right.
Open up in there. I know
Remember?
Goodness, who left this lying here?
Anybody remember those commercials? Or sorry, not commercials. The controllers that you could basically program pretty much a macro into things. I feel like I gotta do that here. Place plate on cow's head. Skip, skip,
Okay,
skip.
now don't move.
Circus
Or
performer.
moo either.
Pull tail.
Aha! I know you've got a... Well, well, well. Who's your guest, boys?
Engage 45% degrees.
This is
Engage
one of the
rotor.
famous Flying Bimini brothers, circus performers extraordinaire.
We're getting some tips on how to spin plates on our heads.
Oh! There was...
Blah, 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 blah. And so it's not moot. And it's not... Well, I'm noticing that the words are
I'm
changing.
sorry, what was that you said?
Okay, so it wasn't moot and wasn't moo, obviously. Moolah or moves? Hey, moolah.
He said moolah.
Well, I never...
Never?
Ever?
Ah,
I'm sorry, I'm just not sure.
Cut!
moves. I guess the next one is moves. He's talking about the circus, for crying out loud. I'm trying to find something that's related.
Let's have another go at...
See if you can squeeze in some gross.
Yeah, moves has got to be my next move. Pardon the pun.
Open up in there. I know
Goodness,
you're
who
fighting
left
a
the...
cow.
This is definitely standard adventure game not confusion, but
Okay.
what's the
now
word?
Or moo.
Logic. I tried. It looks like a little deck of cards, but it's
I know
not.
You've got a...
This is a circus performer.
This is one...
We're getting some tips.
Oh! There was...
Yeah, there's a little thing here, but I can't click on it. Okay. Pull the cow's tail.
I'm sorry.
Alright. Moves.
He said moves. I think he'd like you to comment on his unique brand of stationary acrobatics.
His movements are so subtle, it's almost as though he's standing still.
I don't think that's it.
I'm sorry, I'm just not sure where we're going with this.
Cut! Let's get the set back the way it was.
Now I'm wondering, am I even going the right way with the freaking circus performer? Yeah, I'm gonna go to the Saint now.
Let's
Because
have
now I
another
feel
go
like
with
I've
that.
exhausted
Don't
all
forget
my
to
other options.
Open up in there. I know you're
Goodness,
fighting
who
a
left this...
cow.
Okay, now don't move.
Or
Aha!
Okay, he's a saint.
This is Saint Okefenokee, patron saint of landlords.
you can tell by the rinky-dink halo.
Saint of landlords? Well, maybe you can give me some help. You see, I've got these tenants down in 2C who sublet their bathtub to the U.S. Navy, see, and...
Well. Okay, well, he's still talking.
I'm sorry, what was that you said?
It's a blessing.
Saint Okefenokee pronounces his blessing upon you.
You shall have many tenants who shall shower you with green and not keep cows in the apartments.
And no tenants who shall shower with cows and keep you in the green apartments.
And hardly any green tenants who keep cows from showering you with apartments.
I'm sorry, I'm just not sure where we're going with this. Can we start again?
Cut! Let's get the set back the way it was.
If we were doing this on film, we'd be wasting so much time. Do I... Okay.
Let's have another go at that scene, shall we?
Places, everybody.
Alright.
Open up in there. I know.
Goodness, who left this lying here?
Okay. So I think the next step is to... Okay, we've got... this here. Yeah, now I started using whipped cream on everything, or shaving cream.
Okay, now don't move.
Or moo either.
Aha!
Okay, so let's go with the Saint.
This is...
You can tell by the rinky-dink halo.
Saint of Legacy.
Okay, blah, 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 blah.
Care for a shave, Mr. Featherly?
Well, shaving doesn't work too well on my skin, unfortunately.
Oh.
Say, what's this? I'm sorry, what was that you said?
Well, that's odd.
He said mood, meaning,
Mood.
I'm sorry, I'm just not
Okay,
sure
so
where we're
the only
going
thing
with
that...
this. Can we start again?
Cut! Let's get the set back the way it was.
Okay, so I have now exhausted, I think, the Saint options.
there's a lot to learn with this TV business. Give me the lowdown on the show one more time.
Midtown Cowboys is about two cattle ranchers raising a herd in a Manhattan apartment that has a strict no-cows policy. Your basic visual hijinks and occasional gross-out humor ensue as they concoct elaborate ruses to keep their cow hidden from their landlord, Mr. Featherly.
Let's have another go at that scene, shall we?
See if you can squeeze in...
Gross out humor. Even Mr. Featherly went around and basically tugged on the tail for me.
Goodness, who left this lying here?
Well, I'll take the plate. I'll use the shaving cream on the cow. Let's see what happens here. Oh my god, is this how this goes? Now we've got to...
Aha! I know you've got a... Well, well, well. Who's your guest, boys?
This is my octogenarian uncle, Griswold, a retired chimney sweep from lower Nebraska.
Now he travels the world chasing cyclones in a mobile home.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, sir. I'm something of a twister buff myself, ever since I saw The Wizard of Oz when I was a boy.
Yeah, because we can put the plate under the cow pie. You can just talk there. Kick, kick. He's going...
Say, what's this? I'm sorry, what was that you said?
This is a...
He said meow. Uncle Griswold thinks he's a cat.
He's awful big for a cat.
Just be thankful he's not in heat.
And we're done.
I'm sorry, I'm just not sure where we're going with this. Can we start again?
Cut! Let's get the set back the way it was.
Okay, so the fact is that there's way too much... I mean, yes, I appreciate that they have every possible solution in here.
Let's have another go at that scene, shall we?
Don't forget to work in Max's line. Better get the serious toothpaste. Okay? Action!
Okay.
Open up in there. I know you're
Goodness, who left this lying here?
Okay. And shaving cream the cow. Homemade KFC. Who did some homemade KFC?
Aha! I know you've got.
Oh, I know what you're talking
well,
about.
Well. Who's your guest, boys?
Should I just say it's Santa Claus? Or maybe Colonel
I'd like
Sanders?
to introduce you to my good friend, Colonel Sanders.
Oh, Colonel Sanders?
What?
Cut.
Oh, no. You've gone entirely too far. Comedy is comedy, but this is monstrous.
Sorry, I wasn't thinking.
Let's get the set back the way it was.
Okay, so apparently not. Don't insult the chicken. I thought you were hinting, Muse.
Let's have another go at that scene, shall we?
Places, everybody. And action!
Open up in there. I know you're.
Goodness, who left this lying here?
Okay. Should we say it's Santa Claus this time?
Hey! Aha!
So Santa
It's
Claus.
jolly old Saint Nick.
It is? Oh, Santa! I want a new semi-automatic pistol with armor-piercing bullets, laser scope, and a picture of Jennifer Lopez engraved on the handle.
It's not really Santa Claus, butthead. We're shooting a TV show, remember?
Oh, you just...
Please
yeah.
don't say cut. That's my job.
How am I expected to create art if you're not even going to try to perpetuate the farce?
He's right, guys. You can do better than that. Let's get the set back the way it was.
You know what this reminds me of? How when they made The Lion King for the Super Nintendo, they apparently designed the monkey puzzle to be so complex that you couldn't solve it in a weekend.
Let's have another go at that scene, shall
And
we?
therefore
See if
you...
you can squeeze in some gross out humor this time. Ready? Action!
The point was that basically you couldn't rent it and beat it, so you had to buy it. This one's just artificially extending the length of
Goodness,
this.
who left this
It's
lying
funny.
here?
Can't complain about the humor. However, the humor is wearing thin. The only other thing I can think of is literally shooting it with the tear gas grenade launcher, making it
I don't
cry.
want to make anybody mad. Unless there's a reason, or it seems fun.
Aw, okay, so that's not it. I don't want a crying cow.
Open up!
On this one? You could do a Steam return on this one, but you've literally got, what, less than 2 hours before...
Well, who's your guest, boys?
Telltale, I don't think there was a return thing at that time. Pretty much just Uncle
This is my
Griswold.
octogenarian uncle, Griswold.
Now he travels.
Well, it's a pleasure. I'm something.
Blah, 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 blah. Twin heads, blah, 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 blah. So the plate on the cow pie is correct, because then he goes and does the other move for me.
Say, what's this? I'm sorry, what was that you said?
Okay, so what we got here? Cow jumped over the moo. Like, really, there's no other option other than moo, and I haven't said moo yet.
She said moo.
Cows do that.
Oh, for cut!
Please don't say cut. That's my job.
How am I expected to create art?
He's right, guys. You can...
I can't use the tear gas on... Other than using it on the chicken. I can't imagine that's the option. Hey, by the way, does anybody notice this poker table right here? Anybody recognize that at all? It's kind of...
What's that thing?
I don't know. It was here when we took over the building after the .com bust.
Nice touch.
Is this thing on? That's
a nice touch in the back. Okay. Somebody want to help me with a walkthrough on this? This is ridiculous.
Let's have
At this
another go
point
at that
now,
scene, shall we?
Don't forget to work in Max's line. Better get the serious toothpaste. Okay? Action!
what happens if I just... Well, I didn't even decorate. I think Max even actually imitated throwing the
Who
scene.
left this lying here?
Well, oh, that could be the ridiculous thing. Is it possible that I literally am missing something? Can I take the cactus?
Ah, nature.
No. If I put the cow pie plate down first, does it just move to the next move? Yeah.
All right, I know you've got amateurs.
Use the shaving
Let's
cream
get
on
the set
Sam
back
and
the
the
way it
tear gas.
was.
What? Yeah, I feel like I'm missing something. There's obviously something missing here. I mean, this is the only
I
thing
just don't see how you
Oh,
can see
what?
and be a judge. I don't think the public would swallow that.
Hey, Sam, do my eyes deceive me, or are those our formerly hypnotized former child star acquaintances, the Soda Poppers?
Sweet jellyfish paste on a stick, you're right. What are the odds?
Did we find another judge? What about one of those guys?
I don't suppose either of you would be interested in being a judge on Embarrassing Idol, the hot new show where we make uncomfortable entertainment out of people's misplaced faith in their own singing ability.
Oh, me! I promise I'll be completely unbiased in my abuse of the contestants.
We are talking about
Fine,
Max
take
here.
a seat.
Goody! I get to sing!
Oh dear.
Welcome back to Embarrassing Idol. The judges are chomping at the bit, so say hello to our first contestant, Peepers.
Oh.
Am I blue? Who are you? Can I fly?
Well, that was a bit sloppy, but I particularly liked how you hit that high note. That always impresses me. I think you'll get my vote.
I'm definitely voting for you. After all, you are my brother.
Very impressive. You sound almost exactly like a sick cat being dragged through rusty farm machinery.
Oh.
But this is a singing contest, so I think I'll have to vote for someone else. Is there anyone else?
Not so far.
I don't know how we ended up here, but... Oh, okay. Well, let's see here. So, he just put down his notes. Which definitely...
Can I look at these?
Sure, take them. I've got them memorized. Am I blue? Who are you? Can I fly?
Very impressive.
Alright, so I'm going to take these notes and see if I can shuffle them around a little bit.
Nah.
Nah.
Is that your mug?
No, it was here when I got here, last week.
Ew.
Yeah, ew. Okay. So I didn't expect to end up in here at all.
Fascinating.
Like, was I actually... Oh, right. No, I give it a
Can
try.
I try my pipes out on this thing?
Go right ahead. Frankly, we can use all the contestants we can muster.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next contestant, Sam.
Hello. I'd like to do a little song I call... Just like someone else's song, only somehow better.
Oh my goodness.
May the starfish justice not impugn. Playing cocktail angst on my bassoon. All the girlies hear me and they swoon.
And let's hear from our judges.
Bravo! Your wobbly tenor is way better than Peeper's shrill squawking.
Your stylings are quite interesting, but I noticed you never really hit a high note. Peepers
Ah.
is still getting my vote.
Okay.
You sing beautifully, and your lyrics are enchanting. But Peepers is my brother, so I pretty much have to vote for him.
Oh.
Okay, so...
Remember, folks, on Embarrassing Idol, the decision of the judges must be unanimous. Stay tuned for more exciting action after this.
And we're cut. It's okay to sing again if you want to, by the way. Could improve your chances.
Okay, my best guess with that is that I need to do... Well, one, I have to hit a high note. Two, I have to somehow not be... I have to be Whizzer's brother. And then Max will just give me his vote.
Hi.
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 You got this stage set up awfully fast. You must have an army of minions to do your bidding.
No, it's pretty much just me. I used to have a stagehand, but she went to watch the Myra show.
All the more impressive then.
Sawing the hole in the floor was the hard part.
What can you tell me about the show you're shooting here?
Embarrassing idol, standard drill, amateur singers with delusions of ability perform in front of a camera.
Ouch.
Judges heckle them, and the public gets sick pleasure out of watching the carnage.
Yes, a voice modulator.
Can you give me some kind of insight into the arcane workings of the judging?
It's pretty simple. All the judges have to agree on a winner. That's all there is to it.
What kind of arbitrary criteria do they use to make their decisions?
That's up to the individual judges.
I channel the spirit of Hammurabi, the ancient Babylonian ruler. Then I pick you, Sam.
Thanks, little buddy. What allegedly valuable prize is bestowed on the lucky winner?
The winner gets a standard exploitation recording contract with a major label.
If you're going to be exploited by the best. That seems clear.
Thank goodness.
About as clear as mud, honestly.
What's it like working with the soda poppers?
Oh, the usual. They prance around and make unreasonable demands, but they knuckle under because they're desperate to be working at all. Same as the rest of us, really.
Too
bleak outlook
Ouch.
is oddly refreshing. Well, I'm sure you're very busy.
You got that right.
Alright. I'm gonna... Seeing that I walked into this studio, and this one's Midtown Cowboys. And then the other one actually had two other... Oh, you know what? I know which one. If I want $1 million, I should probably go Who's Never Going to Be a Millionaire. This was never explained to us.
Look,
I thought
Max,
I had to
there's the door
solve
Myra
Milltown
set.
Cowboys.
Let's get in there and liberate her literally captive audience.
Sam, forget the hostages. There's somebody famous. It's Hugh Bliss.
Who, Bliss?
No, Hugh Bliss. Inventor of prismatology. Help millions unlock the power of their personal color spectrums.
Right.
Oh,
the
Hugh
stage
Bliss.
Magician turned happiness guru. Like we didn't have enough of those already.
I want to meet him.
Fine. But if he magically pulls another rainbow butterfly out of somebody's ear, I'm leaving.
Hi, Hugh Bliss.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss.
Yeah, we know.
And you are Sam and Max, freelance police.
How do you know?
Do you believe in magic? 'Cause I do.
Dazzle us with a feat of legerdemain, why don't you?
Okay, I'll show you the magic of prismatology in action. Pick a color, any color.
Ochre, ochre. No, mauve. Burnt sienna.
How about a color I've heard of, Pick a color, as long as it's red, green, or blue.
Red, Fred.
Ooh.
Wow.
I know what you're thinking. Is it real, or is it illusion?
Okay, so that's weird, but it looks like we can get him to keep changing his colors for some reason.
Say, Hugh Bliss, can we get a picture with you for our scrapbook of
Oh.
instantly forgettable memories?
Splendid idea. I wish I'd thought of it. Oh, and in fact, I did. Hence the camera. Now gather round.
But
Okay.
how will you take the picture?
By magic.
Okay.
Say, chocolate-covered puppies.
Chocolate-covered puppies.
Well, I think I know where
Where's
I can
the
get
picture,
Sybil's.
Magic Man?
Oh my. I seem to have misplaced it. Check your pockets. Maybe I left it there.
Well, let's see
I
here.
challenge you to change colors again.
Okay, pick a color. Any color.
Let's go green.
It's not easy being green.
Oh, but it is with magic.
Ah.
Okay.
How about another picture, Hugh Bliss?
How about this? Instead of a new picture, we'll just recycle the old one.
You notice that his
Sure, whatever.
text
Gather
color
round.
changed green too. Okay.
So, Hugh Bliss, what brings you to WARP?
I too am here to meet Myra.
How'd you know we came for Myra?
Oh, don't you see? I can read your mind.
As the resident doubting Thomas of this crime-fighting duo, I consider it my civic duty to say, prove it.
Okay, think of something, anything. Pennies on the eyes of a dead mime.
Well?
I must have been silently mouthing the words.
Really? Think of something else. 6,373,411.98.
Sam?
Lucky guess.
That's it. Think of something else. Hugh Bliss is a big fat charlatan.
Was he right?
Big deal. Everyone thinks that.
Oh, think of something else. Enough of this ridiculous farce.
Stop it.
Do me.
Oh my. And that's unspeakably depraved.
Yeah, you got it. Wow, you're amazing.
What's your business with Myra?
I'm to be a guest on her show, silly.
Yeah, silly.
I'm spreading the word about my new book, Emetics, the Handbook for Multicolored Happiness. Take a copy when you leave.
Can you just give us the 10-word summary instead? We're on a pretty tight schedule.
10 words. Oh my. How about prismatology is the answer? Unicorns are pretty, and rainbows too. That's 10.
What's the story on this prismatology flapdoodle?
Flapdoodle.
Prismatology is only the greatest intellectual, emotional, and spiritual revolution ever to grace this fair planet.
Thank goodness we have someone who can give an impartial assessment.
Shh! Tell us more. Join Prismatology today, and you too can experience the magic of true bliss.
That goes against everything I've ever hoped for, and yet now I'm strangely attracted to the notion.
Snap out of it, little buddy. We've got a case to solve.
All right.
Sorry to interrupt your little joy fest, but I've got a situation here.
Never fear, pretty lady. Hugh Bliss is here.
Yeah. Anyway, our game show host went on Myra hours ago, and he still hasn't come out. Think you can fill in till he gets back?
Can a butterfly fly?
Can a butterfly?
Yes, it can. Oh, what do I do?
When a contestant comes to the podium, just read him a question from the card. Then, when he gets it wrong, insult him and tell him to get off the stage.
Oh, no. Prismatology teaches us to love everyone, no matter what.
Right, just read the cards.
Okay. I still love you.
Well, I think if I can get Hugh Bliss to basically not insult me, I guess I can win money, can't I? Maybe.
We've got a contestant, people! Hit it!
From somewhere deep within the bowels of WARP, it's Who's Never Going to Be a Millionaire with special guest host Hugh Bliss.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss.
Oh, he
Our
blends
first
into the
contestants are a
background.
pair of professional freelance police officers. They enjoy firing their guns randomly and running over things. Please welcome Sam and Max.
Listen, Sam, they love us!
Welcome. You know the rules. If you can answer even one question correctly, you'll walk away a millionaire.
Start loading the armored cars, Hugh, because my brain's stuffed with enough worthless trivia to power a small Chilean village for decades.
It's true!
Okay, are you ready? Oh, happy day. It's an easy one. If a man sets out from the Horsehead Nebula in a spaceship traveling at thrice the speed of light, and his father leaves from Rigel 2 at the same time going half the speed, how many nanoseconds will it be before time paradox causes the first man never to have been born?
I'm gonna go with my gut and say, Hugh Bliss.
I'm flattered, but no, that is completely wrong. You lose!
This is an outrage! I demand a recount!
We do have a fabulous consolation prize, a copy of Emetics by me, Hugh Bliss.
No thanks. I'm content to leave with just my burning shame and newfound sense of inadequacy.
Okay.
Find out which poor schmuck will be the next to blow his chance at millions right after these messages.
Boo! Alright, well. Alright, let me try something. I'm just gonna try to go in. One of the director's chairs here.
Director.
Sam, I've just deduced a vital piece of information in the case. That is where the director sits.
And people say you've been mailing it in.
Can I go in?
It's polite to knock. You do know we're taping a show here.
Great day in the morning.
It's Myra Stump herself! Yourself.
Your eyes look a little spirally. Are you feeling all right?
Of course I am, sweetheart. By the way, when was the last time you brushed your teeth? And you should really be flossing.
You certainly sound like your normal self.
Yeah.
But why are you keeping everybody in there?
I'm just doing what I always do. Slave and toil to put on the best show possible. It's just, after opening presents from well-wishers, I felt so compelled to make this show extra special.
Thanks for coming, Ravenworks. Good to see you. We will see you tomorrow. And yeah, thank you for coming in. This has been confusing, to say the least. But I'm enjoying it. Thank you very much. We'll see you soon. Sleep well.
Can we come in and see the show?
Can you? Don't you mean...
May we come in and see the show?
That's much better. No, we're at full capacity. The only people getting in now are famous people who are appearing on the show.
May we appear as guests on your show?
I excel at talking about myself.
Are you famous?
Perhaps. In an internet petition, or there ought to be a law kind of way.
Not good enough. I'll need evidence of your explosive star power.
I blew up a public restroom last week.
I want to see a copy of your recording contract, for one thing.
Oh, there we go.
What if we...
Recording contract. And a clip from your hit TV show. You're not anybody these days if you don't act and sing.
Okay.
Recording contract, TV clip.
Piece of cake.
No cake. I'm on a diet. But I will naturally need evidence of the latest juicy scandal you've been involved in.
We have to be scandalized?
Yep, I know where I'm going to get the scandal.
What kind of show do you think this is?
Are you sure you want us to answer that?
Look, it's very simple. Show me a recording contract, a clip from your TV show, and some evidence of a scandal, and I'll squeeze you in.
Oh, is that all?
Is that all?
Don't be alarmed, but I'm beginning to suspect that you might be hypnotized.
Don't be silly. Hypnotism is just an excuse people use today to abdicate responsibility. I hate how this country's become a bushel of Bill and Betty brainwashies.
Hypnotized or not, that sounds like Myra's patented blend of lovingly cutting criticism and charismatic know-it-allatry.
Max knows a lot about Myra.
Are you sure you're not hypnotized?
Of course not. I'm just inspired, and even more so than usual.
How about letting your hostages go now? What do you say?
Hostages? They're my guests. You know, if there's one that fries my burger, it's the rampant victim culture in American media today. Oh, boo-hoo! Myra's audience all got luxury minivans. Now they have to worry about where they're going to park. Bah!
I know what you mean, Myra. It's like I'm always telling people, don't think of it as a bullet wound. Think of it as a transfusion opportunity.
Seriously, we're officers of the law, more or less, and we'll have to insist that you free the hostages.
Of course. Just as soon as the show's over.
And when is that exactly?
Oh, who can say? We still have so many gifting opportunities. I just found a year's supply of industrial-strength soap backstage. I think I'll give that away. Or else have a valuable lesson on curing potty mouth.
I'm gonna go get my autograph book. We'll be right back.
It's too nice to stay indoors. You boys should go play outside. And you should stop making that face, dear. It'll stick if you're not careful.
What face?
Alright, I've got an idea of where I need to go. But I've got a few things first. Okay, back to Midtown Cowboys, but there was another game show or something here. Cooking Without Looking. Now, they didn't reference this one at all, but I have a feeling I'm going to have to do something here to figure this out. Dangerous Implements. Great start.
What's the story with this show?
Cooking Without Looking? It's a cooking show aimed at Motorhead bachelors who have never seen the inside of a grocery store.
Is there a big demand for that?
You'd be amazed.
Where's the host? Is he in watching the Myra show?
No, he's one of the few who isn't. He got food poisoning while he was taping last week's show. Right in the middle, in fact.
Was it gruesome?
Yes, and unfortunately, this show goes out live.
Can we get a tape of the show?
This one? No. It's broadcast live. We don't tape it.
How do you do that teleportation trick where you're always everywhere ahead of us?
Trade secret, honey.
How do you keep it so clean in here?
The complete absence of anything resembling food is helpful.
Aren't there fruits or vegetables of any sort around here?
Just the crew. I get tired of that one.
Oh.
Okay, actually, no. We strive for realism, and the average bachelor kitchen doesn't contain any natural plant life except mold.
See ya.
Probably.
All right, let's see what we can do. I see a giant bucket of lard.
This fridge isn't even a fridge. It's a fake.
Hi, Max.
Does this place remind you of anything?
No, wait. Yes! This is the kitchen set from Hop Along Placidly.
They probably got a good deal on it after the Pancakes for Play scandal.
I missed that show and its masterful constant use of miscommunication as a comic device.
Do you smell something burning?
Sorry.
Oh. What'll we do now?
Make food?
Brilliant.
Oh, right. I think I can
Let's
ask.
accomplish things now.
Oh, all right. If we must.
I think I remember at this game, actually, if you kept asking Max, he would hint things.
That's enough lard to clog the arteries of a major metropolis.
Or start a circus of greased squirrels.
I rue the day you lost your NEA funding, Max.
Thanks for coming out, Muse. I appreciate you coming on to see it, and I hope you sleep well. I know it's kind of a early night for a lot of us.
Welcome to Cooking Without Looking, the cooking show for the typical bachelor kitchen, containing no fruits, vegetables, or healthy ingredients of any sort. The show where we take a random assortment of condiments and barely edible items and create a meal within minutes. Filling in for Chuck Flagon this week.
Chuck Flagon? These guys.
Just go with it.
Oh, hello. Welcome to the show.
Right, we're live.
Sam, it's great to be here.
Not you, Buckethead. The audience.
Oh, maybe you're probably tired enough to sleep, so
Remember, the only reason I'm on TV is because I'm better than you.
hopefully
We've
you'll
got some
sleep well.
Furious cooking to do, so let's get right to it.
What are we making, Sam?
A bunch of gunk in a dish. We just get some ingredients from the ingredient rack and add it to what we professionals call the yummying hod.
Isn't that
No,
Max, we
really?
both know a pot is what you and I fight over when we play poker. This is the yummying hod.
All right, I'm gonna put.
Can we say enough about roofing tile shards?
Obviously, we can.
I think at one point I've actually hit a button where I stopped a recording in the middle. Oh, I'm so sorry.
A fistful of squid tentacles.
Ooh, that's my favorite Western.
You'll want to crush up some dried dingo kidneys.
Come on, bachelors. You know you have them. Look under the sofa cushions.
Oh, and that's the cook.
Every chef has a signature ingredient that no one has ever heard of or used. Mine's MSG.
If you put
Really?
it enough that you feel
Ah.
a burning sensation in the back of the neck, forearms, and chest, you're just about there.
I think we're about ready to
Now,
cook.
do we broil it, Sam?
Right you are, little buddy. Into the oven it goes. And through the magic of TV cooking
All right,
showtime.
you sleep well.
Ta-da! You've
I'm sure you-
successfully perverted the laws of God and man.
Oh boy, let's take it with us.
Okay, so I have some food. Casserole a la Sam and Max. With a photo of Hugh Bliss, too. Well, I have food. What is that going to do?
Hey, Sam, can I?
No.
A bunch of gunk in a dish. Alright, you have a great night. We'll see you soon, Muse. Oh! Do you think the food would be useful here somewhere? Well, you know what? I know I can go this way and go back out. Have a great night, Muse. We'll see you soon. Okay, so I've got one thing I can do here. The bizarre love triangle. Every time I see you falling.
Hey guys,
We'll be back.
keep watching the supplies. Sam, this is perfect. This photo is a capstone. It succinctly summarizes over 30 years of extraterrestrial-related photographic evidence.
Sybil, that photo is a hoax.
Exactly. I couldn't have asked for better. Now I can print the paper.
Sam and Max Shopper.
Available at
Shocker.
newsstands now.
Well, can't I just get one from you, Sybil?
Where'd you get this thing anyway?
I picked it up at a yard sale.
Really?
Okay, it was in a dumpster.
Dumpster, yard sale. The only thing is that one
Hey,
of them is
guys.
organized.
We'll be back.
Keep watching the supplies.
There we go. Alien love triangle times.
We're famous.
Hooray! Can we begin misbehaving now?
Begin?
Okay, so I've got that. I wonder what the casserole's for. Papers, lyrics. Okay.
I once hid in that dumpster to escape a rampaging gorilla.
I still don't know how she got out of the office. I was sure I locked the door.
Alright.
Where are we going, Sam?
Back to the TV studio.
Goody!
Okay, so let's see here. I have... Okay. I don't have the voice yet for the embarrassing idol. I'd need the money for the... Oh! Oh! Ha! I know what I've got to do. Okay. This is going to be funny. Let's go to Who's Never Going to Be a Millionaire. Let's see. I've got a couple of cards here that start with the question of am I blue? Let's put them in there.
Hey, a perfect fit.
And I'm gonna go ask Mr. Bliss over here
Hi, Hugh Bliss.
to try a color
Hi,
trick.
I'm Hugh Bliss.
I challenge you to change colors again.
Okay, pick a color. Any color.
Do blue, Hugh.
Oh. Bye.
Let's go up to the podium. I've got an idea.
We've got another contestant. Hit it.
Welcome back. Our next contestants are these guys again.
Okay, are you ready? The question is, am I blue?
Yes, Hugh. Yes, you are.
Well, what do you know? That's absolutely right!
Yes. Yes.
Congratulations! You're a millionaire!
We're rich! Filthy rich!
We just went bankrupt, so we will not be back after these messages.
Oh.
I don't believe it. Well, this is awkward, but we don't actually have $1 million in cash.
Sweet mother of all quiz show scandals.
I'll have to give you $1 million worth of food stamps. They're right over there.
Hold on. Can you buy deep-fried licorice ropes with food stamps?
We'll
Deep
take it.
deep fried licorice
1,
ropes.
2, 3, 174, 175, 999,999, and $1 million.
Let's go spend it, Sam. It's burning a hole in my pocket.
It's putting quite a bulge in mine.
Food stamps. Wait, what is the... Who was Fred and Barney's alien friend on the Flintstones? That's one of the questions? I'm gonna go give that to Sybil.
Nope. How would you like to try out some new lyrics?
No thanks. I only perform my own material.
Okay.
How'd you like something to eat?
No thanks. The camera already adds 10 pounds.
Okay, maybe someone over here wants some food.
How'd you like something to eat?
Not hungry, thanks.
How'd you like something to eat?
I'm kinda saving room, thanks.
Saving room?
No thanks. No dice.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna move on to here. Go back to Bosco's.
Who goes there? Oh, it's you lot.
Alright, let us give 1,000,000 food stamps to Bosco.
We want to buy something.
Quite so.
We come bearing 1,000,000 American dollars.
Now hand over the voice modulator.
Blimey, food stamps? Oh, I suppose I must accept them. Balderdash government conspiracy. It's hogwash. Complete card swallow. Here then is your chemical-based voice modulator.
This is a helium balloon strapped to an inhaler.
It works. Trust me. Trust me.
Holy chipmunk, Ari is warbling out of a souped-up 78-speed turntable. It works.
Thanks, Bosco.
Alright. Don't think there's anything else I need, right? Yeah. No, I'm gonna go with Sybil's. Let's give those papers to Sybil. I don't know if it will be something that she wants, but I don't know if she needs anything else in this puzzle.
Do you know anything about advanced analytical combinatorial wave particle physics?
What, are you kidding?
Just checking. No can do.
Aw.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, guys.
Is anybody else an alien that we might not know about?
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
Keep watching the supplies.
Alright. So she didn't need anything else.
Where are we going, Sam?
Back to the TV,
TV
studio.
studio.
Goody!
Oh, nice. Change cameras and everything. Alright. Embarrassing Idol. Let's give it a try.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next contestant, Sam.
Hello. I'd like to do a little song I call Love Has a Thorny Backside. Shiny like a new Mylar balloon.
Oh, I got one.
She's the headline, page 1, the Tribune. Blowing like a zephyr on a dune.
And let's hear from our judges.
I admire your courage even more than your singing. You've still got my vote.
Thanks, little buddy.
You really nailed that high note. Whoa! And you're less sloppy than my brother is. You've got my vote.
Hey! I really think you could do this professionally.
Thanks.
But Peepers is my brother. There's no way I'm voting for anyone else.
Okay, I can see that.
I think I need
Remember,
to get
folks,
Peepers
on
out of
Embarrassing
the...
Idol, the decision of the judges must be unanimous. Stay tuned for more exciting action after this.
I gotta get Peepers out of the set. Acid pit? There's a shark in the acid pit.
The pool of water.
It's acid, Brain Freeze. Don't you ever watch the show?
Brain freeze. There's a mug of something, so let's see. Let's put some shaving cream in the mug. I don't know.
Nah.
Why did you do that?
I'm not really sure.
Alright. Alright, Midtown Cowboys. Alright, I got the millionaire one. I got the cooking one. What's with the wall?
This could use some sprucing up. Whatever happened to our can of spray paint?
I refuse to answer on the grounds that I may incriminate both myself and a prominent local politician.
Say no more. Nope. I'm pretty sure cows only eat grass and television scripts.
Okay. Let's see. Myra needed a couple other things and... Well, let's give this a try.
Let's have another go at that scene, shall we?
Places, everybody. And action!
Open up in there. I know you're hiding a cow.
I'm pretty sure cows only eat grass and television scripts. Goodness, who left this lying here?
Okay. And then shaving cream on the cow.
Aha!
This is my octogenarian uncle, Griswold.
Now he
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm so...
Let's see if I can give him some food, maybe?
Can I interest you in something to eat?
Sure, but not if you cowboys made it. I've got standards, you know.
Hmm. I don't know if there's going to be anything more I can do here. Let's see.
Say, what's this? I'm sorry, what was that you said?
Moo, yeah. Like we don't have any of the other answers here.
Move.
philosophical musing on the deep...
I see.
Yep, and we're done.
I'm...
Cut!
Okay, so I don't think I've got the answer here yet. Need to take... Oh, let's see here. Let's try cooking without looking. And maybe if I can make a drink of some sort. Or maybe there's drinks in here that I can take.
This is quite realistic.
Like that animatronic kid on the Cosby Show.
That's quite an assortment.
They must have scoured every toxic waste dump in the state.
Welcome once again to Cooking Without Looking, the show where we use absolutely no natural ingredients whatsoever and still make something you guys can choke down. Filling in for the inconveniently food-poisoned Chuck Flagon, these guys.
Thank you, and welcome to the show.
What are we making this time, Sam?
We're making a delicious casserole. Let's just go to our trusty ingredient rack and select some savories for our all-purpose thingamawatsit.
It's a pot, Sam.
Sure it is, little buddy. And you're a kettle. A handful or two of buffalo chips.
You really can't add too many buffalo chips.
A handful or two of buffalo chips.
You really can't add too many buffalo chips.
You want to use the sulfuric acid sparingly. It can easily overwhelm the other ingredients.
And your taste buds, and your esophagus.
Make sure to include red dye number 2.
If there's not at least some possibility of malignant tumors, it's not real bachelor cooking.
Don't skimp on the lard.
That's right. If you take the lard out of lard ass, all you have is ass.
Well said, Max. Every meal has to include some of the standards, like monk paste.
Don't forget that saying. Monk paste for the taste, Pope Fest for the zest.
No more than a dash of uranium pellets.
They also go great in Chex Mix.
We've already got that thing we made before.
No, I ate it while you were looking at the ingredients.
Ah.
Now, do we broil it, Sam?
Right you are, little buddy. Into the oven it goes. And, through the magic of TV cooking show time, ta-da! You've successfully perverted the laws of God and man.
Oh boy, let's take it with us.
All right. That casserole a la Sam and Max. I don't know what to do with the rest of it. Okay. Did I see embarrassing something over? Oh, embarrassing idle door. Gotcha.
How'd you like something to eat?
No thanks. The camera already adds 10 pounds.
Okay. I don't know what to do here.
Hi.
Hi.
Let me ask you more about embarrassing idol.
It's like watching the same car crash over and over again. Sorry, was there something specific you wanted to know?
That seems clear.
Thank goodness.
Well, I'm sure you're very busy.
You got that right.
Okay, so embarrassing idol, I haven't completed. I don't think I've got what I need here. I need to get rid of either Peepers or Whizzer. I'm just thinking. If I go over to Midtown Cowboys, there's... I cannot find the answer for that yet. That's puzzling as all hell. Who's Never Going to Be Millionaire has already exploded. I mean, I can at least give Myra the fact that I have that other one. Yeah, that's already exploded and I have... It's out. Books.
Emetics.
Life troubling your digestion? Reality blocking your passages? Expel your troubles with Emetics, the handbook for multicolored happiness.
Already got a copy. I read it every morning on the can.
Multicolored happiness indeed.
Multicolored happiness.
How about another picture, Hugh Bliss?
Of course! Gather round.
Oh, just looking at the camera did that. I see. Not that I need it or anything, but... Alright, well, let's go to the talk show door. Let's talk to Myra. I don't think I need anything more.
Yes? Oh, you two again. Well, what is it? You've got the length of one commercial break to explain yourselves.
Remind me what your requirements are for guests on your show?
Of course, dear. I'll need to see your recording contract, a clip from your TV show, and some evidence of a juicy scandal.
What if we have our own video game?
Video games? Ugh, those things will ruin your eyes. They're awful.
Actually, we graced the cover of the current edition of the Alien Love Triangle Times. How's that for a scandal?
Good for you, but you'll have to be bigger than this to get on my show.
We are big. It's just the picture that's small.
Regardless, you're going to need a recording contract and a clip from your own TV series if you want to be a guest on my show.
All right.
We'll be right back.
Take your time.
Clunk. All right. Okay. Still haven't figured out Midtown Cowboys. And I've made a gunk in a dish. Who would want the casserole?
How would you like to try out some new lyrics?
No thanks. I only perform my own material.
All right. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else I can do here. Okay. Let's go back to Bosco's for a second. Don't think there's anything of importance there, but let's see. Or maybe even the office, too.
Hello.
Oh, can I? I'm going to heat up the casserole.
I have no need to subject that to intense heat and radiation.
Really? Okay. Trying to think who I'd be giving this stuff to. Oh, the alarm isn't going off this time.
Hungry?
Thanks, but I just ate a hot dog.
Do you know anything about advanced analytical combinatorical wave particle physics?
Only what I read on the wall of the men's room.
Want to see a neat picture?
I already know more than it's safe to know.
Okay, I don't think there's anything there. Let's go back to the office. Don't know there's going to be anything here, but we'll take a look around.
These donuts must be 3 months old.
Don't throw that out! I'm saving it for a science experiment.
You bet, little buddy. One of these days we're gonna finish that game.
I'm still working on getting the rest of the darts from the police impound.
Nothing over here. Do you think you want the casserole, Max? Rat hole?
No thanks.
Nope.
Welcome back, America, to day 3.5 of my most special episode ever. You don't want to miss any of our exciting guests coming up this hour. Plus, everyone in the audience is going to be getting a lifetime
We already got
supply
this
of
one.
Melba.
Okay.
2002 was a great year for calendars.
I'm glad we stocked up. We've been going through them at a rate of about one a year since then.
Okay, I'm not finding anything else here. Well, I'll use the...
Hello, is this the president? It is? Really? Well, thanks. That's all I wanted to know.
Okay, I feel like I'm... Okay, this is weird, but it's sort of like one of those things where I'm like, Let's see. No way, did I miss something? Okay, you're not gonna like what I'm just finding on the solutions here. So I made a casserole. Twice.
Where are we going, Sam?
There was another option for our
TV
cake.
studio.
Goody!
Alright, in I go. This is gonna sound so dumb from what I did. I made a casserole twice. So you think the third option would be another casserole.
Welcome once again to Cooking Without Looking, the show where we use absolutely no natural ingredients whatsoever and still make something you guys can choke down. Filling in for the inconveniently food-poisoned Chuck Flagon, these guys.
Thank you, and welcome to the show.
What are we making this time, Sam?
Today we're baking a cake. Let's visit our rack of ingredients and add flavoring to the flavoring pail.
Pretty sure that's a pot, Sam.
Flavoring
Max,
pail.
let's leave the cooking to me and the eating to you. Of course, it wouldn't be real bachelor cooking without Tweed.
Bachelors, here's a tip. Tweed isn't just for cooking. It also makes a great toupee.
Can we say enough about roofing tile shards?
Obviously, we can.
Of course, you're going to want a few dashes of hair gel.
Don't worry, bachelors. As long as you use it only for cooking, no one will think you less of a man.
Of course, who could forget the asbestos sprinkles?
This stuff isn't just for school lunches. Real kitchens use it too.
We've already got that thing we made before.
No, I ate it while you were looking at the ingredients. Now, do we broil it, Sam?
Right you are, little buddy. Into the oven it goes. And, through the magic of TV cooking show time, one gorgeous, delicious cake.
Wow.
Ready to be binged upon or shared amongst friends.
Oh boy, let's take it with us.
Alright, so now I have a cake.
Whee!
2 times. I made a casserole. I didn't know you could make a cake.
Well, well, peepers, you underdeveloped former non-psychotherapist you. What a treat to run across you again.
I'm not sure if I ever properly thanked you for hitting me over the head recently.
Repeatedly.
No gratitude necessary. Just doing our jobs.
Sure.
Your lyrics have an intriguingly vapid quality. Did you write them yourself?
Of course! Any similarity to lyrics from other wildly popular songs is meant as homage, not theft.
Homage.
I'm dying to know. Is there any truth to the rumors about lip syncing on the old Soda Poppers TV show?
We only did that on the released version.
How do you manage to hit those eardrum scarring high notes?
If you're implying that I use any artificial vocal enhancements, I don't. What you hear is pure peepers.
That's almost exactly what I would have said.
Pure peepers.
Really, is there any trick to hitting the high notes like you do?
Look, I told you, I don't use any artificial vocal enhancement, and I resent the implication. I have a gift, that's all.
I'll leave you to whatever it is you're doing over here.
Good luck.
Last time we saw you, you and your diminutive former child star brothers were in the thrall of a megalomaniac hypnotist with bad hair. What have you been up to since then?
Well, after you hit us over the head,
Repeatedly.
our careers have taken an upswing.
Clearly.
Hey, being a judge on Embarrassing Idol is a tremendous opportunity.
I'm feeling the magic already.
Tell me, old judge, what gruesome qualities do you look for in a singing performance?
Fraternity. I'm voting for Peepers no matter what. He's my brother. The one who didn't forget my birthday today, I might add.
I said I was sorry.
Happy birthday.
Thanks. I'm glad somebody remembered.
I said I was sorry. What more do you want?
A treat would be nice.
There's our
Also
hints.
St. Boniface Day.
Patron saint of carnivorous plants and spiky things? I think that's next week. What kind of perks go with this gig? Do you get fancy dressing rooms and candy sorted by color?
Ooh, craft services food. Have them bring me a roasted Canada goose stuffed with lightly bruised olives, please.
Not likely. I ordered a cake for my birthday, but they never brought it.
I think the craft services crew all went in to watch the Myra show, like everybody else.
All we got was a basket of tomatoes. Ugh.
Remind me again how you
Okay, so
go
we've
about
seen that.
Listen,
commendably impartial. What kind of preposterously un-American weasel are you that you don't like tomatoes?
I like them just fine, but they don't like me.
What do you mean?
I once spent 12 hours in the bathroom after mistakenly eating a cucumber that was sitting next to a tomato on the plate.
Say no more.
Huh.
Can you eat those little cherry tomatoes? They're small.
No! No tomatoes, tomato juice, tomato paste, nothing, or I'll be out of commission for hours.
Enjoy your judging. Catch you later.
Uh-huh.
So this is going to be ridiculous. So yeah, when I went looking up a little bit on what I'm supposed to do here, 1, there was a cake. 2, ketchup. So I did not expect, 1, that I would end up actually making a cake. I guess if I had talked to them, I would have learned that they wanted cake, but I should have thought about that a little bit more.
Hello.
Hello. I say, what ho, Jolly Joe. And let's just take this green cake and condiments.
A little ketchup is always good on a cake.
And there we are. It is that weird logic of a video game, isn't it? But how was I supposed to know,
Where
one,
we going, Sam?
that
The TV
my
studio.
third time I would have made a cake after making a bunch of gunk in a dish and then an actual casserole, which is exactly the same. Not thinking that a cake was going to turn out something different than a casserole. What is... Oh, it's the lights. Okay. Well, I've got a certain cake with cupcake icing here Wizard might want.
Happy birthday.
Oh, boy! Birthday cake! That red frosting looks tasty.
Just standing there smiling.
That was really...
Oh, wow.
really?
You look like you killed someone.
Time out for number 2!
What the? Darn it! He'd better not be going to see Myra. Well, anyway, we can't wait. We'll just have to finish the show with only 2 judges. Whatever you guys agree on goes.
Vote for me!
Well. Oh, and he even went and did it on his own.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Perfect. Makes it easy.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next contestant, Sam.
Hello. I'd like to do a little song I call Just Like Someone Else's Song, Only Somehow Better. shiny like a new Mylar balloon.
Thinking about the rings on the Great Raccoon. Road to someday, bits of me are strewn.
And let's hear from our judges.
Your moribund crooning is far less offensive
Moribund.
than Keeper's excruciating slaughterhouse squalor.
Thanks.
You really nailed that high note. Whoa! And you're less sloppy than my brother is. You've got my vote.
Hey!
All of the remaining judges have agreed. We have a winner.
No!
Congratulations, Sam. Here's your recording contract.
In Bottom Records. It's a dream come true.
Specs, I'll get you for this if it's the last thing I do! Right after I get back from Mount Rushmore.
Rushmore? I'd better go after him.
I just remembered. I have to feed my goldfish.
What the?
Are we still taping?
Be sure to join us next time on Embarrassing Idol.
Okay, so I've got the recording contract. I have... Alright, let's see. Recording contract, and I have that. I don't know. And then we got Midtown Cowboys to solve.
Let's have another go at that scene.
See if you can squeeze in some gross out humor this time. Ready?
Open up in there. I know you're
Goodness, who left this lying here?
Shaving cream on the cow.
Aha!
This is my...
Now he tried.
Well, it's a I'm sorry.
Okay. And then go over here and put, I guess, put the plate. I don't know if this is right. You're going to pull the tail. It's going to say something.
Say, what's this? I'm sorry, what was that you said?
He said mood.
And we're done.
I'm sorry, I'm just not sure where we're going with this. Can we start again?
Cut!
Okay, now let me just take a quick break here. Try to figure this out. This is ridiculous. How do we do this? Oh, you're... I did miss something?
Get the set back the way it was.
You would not believe what I've actually missed.
Let's have another go at that scene, shall we?
Don't forget to work in Max's line. Better get the serious toothpaste. Okay? Action!
Okay, so here's what we need.
Open up in there.
There's a plate.
Goodness, who left this lying here?
There is something else I didn't see. A freaking lampshade. Oh, put that on the cow.
There we go. Life of the party.
Aha! I know you've got a... Well, well, well. Who's your guest, boys?
The Prince of Upper Thrombosis.
This is the French chef we hired to satisfy our inexplicable, insatiable craving for omelets and duck à l'orange.
And frog's legs. I like mine extra crispy.
Oh, a French chef, eh? I love French bread and French fries. I went to Gay Paris one time myself, you know. It was back in my army days.
Blah, 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 blah. Just put the plate on the cow pie.
Say, what's this? I'm sorry, what was that you said?
Moo Goo Gai Pan.
He said Moo Goo Gai Pan. It's a French dish the chef has just made.
Whoa, super! I'll try some of that. Where's the plate?
Oh, yep.
I can't help but feel this is all terribly wrong somehow.
Oh.
Interesting.
That's one word for it.
There's a familiar flavor. Fennel, maybe?
Kentucky bluegrass, I think.
This moo moo whatever stuff is really good. What's it called in English?
Cow pie.
Really? Well, that's funny. It sounds just like...
Now? Better get the serious toothpaste.
There we go.
And cut.
Phew.
That was comic gold. The network is going to love it.
Naturally. I'll be in my dressing room refreshing my muse. Don't call me for at least an hour.
Woo.
Nice work, you guys. Here's a clip for your reel.
Thanks.
Let's get the set back the way it was.
Not that we need to, or anything. But now I've got a clip. I've got a recording contract. Alright, so let's go to Who's Never Going to Be a Millionaire and go to the Myra show.
Yes? Oh, you two again. Well, what is it?
Remind me...
Of course, dear. I'll need to see your recording contract, a clip from your TV show, and some evidence of a juicy scandal.
What if we have our own video game?
Video games? Ugh, those things will stunt your growth. They're terrible.
We do have a recording contract. Bin Bottom Records. Take a look. You should have us on as guests.
Maybe. Do you
The
have your
smile.
own TV show?
I once got chased for 3 blocks on cops. They blurred my face and everything.
Lovely. But I'm looking for a slightly less squalid form of celebrity, and I'll need a clip to show on the air.
As it happens, we brought a clip of our wacky hit sitcom, Midtown Cowboys. We're the stars. You'll have us on your show now, yes?
Oh, I suppose so. If only as a starting point for examining the deleterious vacuousness of today's entertainment.
Yay!
Naturally, I will expect you to be on your best behavior and agree with everything I say and answer every question I have and don't interrupt and keep your elbows off the table and use your indoor voice.
What about...
While you're on my show, you stay in your seats at all times. You do not interrupt me when I'm talking and you treat the audience with the utmost respect, even if you become less sure with each passing year that they deserve it. Now, I'll call you on stage in a minute.
Gosh, Max. Celebrity is just a never-ending set of arbitrary goals one accomplishes to appease a dismissive and distracted, if not entirely absent, authority figure.
Wow.
I don't know if I agree, Sam, but I've begun my decadent slide into a depraved personal hell just in case.
Yeah, that was pretty much dead on, wasn't it?
Give her a hand, everyone. Bessie Bovine reading from her new book, The Heart Has 4 Stomachs, Ruminations on a Life in Hollywood.
Rumination.
Out now in all major bookstores. This
Oh, did she leave a
microphone is
mark?
starting to spark from overuse, but that doesn't mean we're ready to pack it in. We've got the stars of the not-quite-canceled sitcom Midtown Cowboys, who also happen to be the winner and judge of TV's Embarrassing Idol. Ladies and gentlemen, Sam and Mac.
Hold
Oh.
the hayride, little pal. That bear seems more than slightly hinky, in the mesmeric sense of the term.
Shadier than a fat man's ankles.
Let's
Oh.
take it down like ducks in a gutter.
Aha.
My guests sit at that end.
But that bear has got you...
Sit.
We'll just sit where you want us to, ma'am.
Lovely.
What gives, Sam? Why can't we just grab the bear?
It would appear that the laws of physics are different on the set of a talk show, little buddy. We're gonna have to play along.
Sam and Max,
All
the
right.
talented, hot new celebrities who've taken the entertainment world by storm. So naturally, we all want to hear everything about your involvement in the scandal detailed in the Alien Love Triangle Times.
There's something you should know about that picture in the Times.
I'm not sure I want to know anything more. Maybe you big Hollywood types thinks it's funny to flaunt your polyplanetary pickups, but the rest of us find
Polyplanetary
alien love
pickups.
triangles, frankly, disgusting.
But the photo is not quite what it seems.
How so?
It's not a picture of an alien at all. That's Hugh Bliss.
Hugh Bliss? The highly respected founder of Prismatology? Don't be ridiculous. Why, I've had him on my show before, and he certainly isn't green. What are you really hiding?
Ooh, okay.
How much I'm scared of being buffeted by another gust of Hurricane Myra?
Flattery will get you nowhere, mister. I don't know about you, audience, but as a girl, I was taught that flattery was the worst possible way to blah, 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 yak, yak, yak. Blah, 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 yak, 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 blah,
I'm not
blah,
touching
blah,
that
blah,
thing.
yakety,
I'd
yakety,
probably
yakety,
get
yakety,
shocked.
yakety, yakety,
Okay,
yakety, yak, blah, blah, blah.
Well, she's talking at least, so.
Blah, 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 yak, yak,
She
yak,
appears
yak,
to have
bloody,
plenty to
bloody,
say
bloody,
already.
yakety, 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 yakety.
Water
May I have a
glass.
drink of water?
Are you the host of this talk show?
No.
Then no. Blah, blah,
Hmm.
blah, blah, yak, 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 bloody, bloody, bloody.
Unwise in front of a live studio audience.
I notice there's always a lot of neat little things like the fact that this desk is being propped up by a book and the prices are still under.
Can't we sit over there?
You'll sit where you are and like it, mister.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Ah, yes. Where were we? I think we were discussing the Alien Love Triangle Times and that nasty, scandalous affair of yours.
Okay, I think we need to go.
There's more you
go
should know
for it.
about that picture in the Times.
What's that?
It doesn't tell the whole story. There's someone else involved. Someone the picture doesn't show.
There you go.
How shocking. Who?
Philo Pennyworth. Oh, and.
Bessie Bovine, our co-star on Midtown Cowboys.
Oh, my. Audience, shall we bring her back out again? Well, Bessie, what do you say to these allegations? Is that so? Bessie, shockingly, you're the only voice of common sense in Hollywood. You are to be commended. Why don't you relax with some sweet grass backstage while I browbeat my audience into blah, 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 yak, yak, yak. Blah, 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 yak, yak,
Okay.
yak, yak, bloody, 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 yakety, yakety, yakety. Ah, yeah.
Okay. Let's see here.
I'd like to talk about myself.
And a project you're working on, perhaps?
You said it, Myra. I am an ongoing project, like a golden calf or a graven image. I'll only rest once people are sacrificing their firstborn unto me. Also, I'd like to direct.
Fame went to your head quickly, dear.
It's a short trip.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather talk about your alien love triangle shenanigans?
Let's talk about you, Myra.
Me? What could anyone want to know about me?
Maybe they'd like to know how honored you are to have me, Max, brilliant actor and acerbic wit, on your show.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather talk about your alien love triangle shenanigans?
Okay, let's see here. Let's go back to Sam.
There's more you should...
What's that?
Okay. Let's see. Someone
There
else
are
involved.
Incredible. Who?
They were fascinated with that. So let's see. The soda poppers are out of commission.
One
So
of the soda poppers.
Oh, my. Which one?
let's see. Peepers.
Peepers.
Really? Well, by amazing coincidence,
Ah.
we happen to have Peepers backstage right now. Let's bring him out.
That's not what I wanted.
It's not true, Wall.
Ah!
All that happened was they snatched my lyrics.
I can't even imagine what horrifying act that's slang for. How are any of us supposed to listen to Burt Bacharach being interviewed without blah blah blah, yak yak yak? Blah blah blah.
Okay, back in we go. Let's see. Talk about the
There's
picture.
What's that?
And they have someone else involved. Bring in a soda popper.
One of the
Oh my!
Whizzer's unavailable.
Whizzer.
Well, that's certainly an interesting accusation.
Wait.
We happen to have Whizzer waiting backstage. Let's bring him out.
Whizzer would not be here.
What they... All that happened was they gave me a ketchup cake.
Oh my... I have no idea what that even means, and it may be the single filthiest thing anyone said in my presence.
I might be able to top it if you give me a chance.
I prefer that you didn't. In fact, our country's shocking fascination with the double entendre is wrecking blah blah blah, yak yak yak. Blah blah blah.
All right.
Hi.
All right, let's see here.
What's that?
Someone else.
How
Could we get Philo in? I don't want to bring
One of the
Philo
soda-
in.
Oh my.
Specs?
Specs.
Oh my goodness.
They're all back
Audience,
there.
we just happen to have him
Oh,
backstage.
Philo wouldn't let anybody come out.
here.
What are they about? The thing and I the instead of my brother. And to be honest, I regret it.
Whoa.
You mean you wish you'd your own brother?
Yes, I do. At least he doesn't.
I am appalled. What kind of... Why, in all my years, I never blah, 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 yak, yak, yak. Blah, blah, blah.
Okay. If I bring Philo in, they won't talk.
What's that?
Because Philo is not going to come out of his room.
Incredible.
Hopefully.
Philo Pennyworth.
As I'm sure most of you know, Philo Pennyworth is the actor who plays Mr. Featherly on Midtown Cowboys. And we happen to have him backstage.
No.
Let's bring him out.
Why? They're all supposed to be
Philo,
unavailable.
give us your side. Is it true?
Myra, please, of course not. I'm a veteran of the British stage. I'd never be caught cavorting with a dog, a rabbit, and an alien. It's so 1997.
Yikes! I doubt we'll hear a more terrifying denial.
This year, anyone who is anyone is all about birds of prey, ring-tailed lemurs, and Bigfoot. No one will ever take you seriously at the Globe Theatre otherwise.
And there you have it. I'm so shocked, I'm going to talk for at least the next 5 minutes about blah, 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 yak, yak, yak.
All right. This is... What else could I do?
What's that?
It's not us. It's our evil twins, Saul and Mark.
I thought I was the evil twin.
Sam, I refuse to let my own opinion of you curtail my disappointment. Did you really think anyone would buy such an unbelievable story?
Is there a way to answer that without being lectured?
No, there isn't. You know, millions of Americans suffer from malevolent multiple birth sibling syndrome. It's no laughing matter. And for you to blah, 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 yak, yak, yak. Blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
There's more.
What's that?
There are...
Your joke.
We already dealt with all of them.
I've changed my...
All right.
I'd like to talk about me.
I prefer my guests' naked egos to be just a little less naked, dear.
Oh, absolutely, Myra. That's exactly what Reese Butterfingers told me when sniping river rats at Cannes. She thought I had the cool-eyed aim of a professional.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather talk about your alien love triangle shenanigans?
To be honest, I want to hear more about Max.
I'd like to talk about myself.
And a project you're working on?
You said it, Myra. I am an on...
Fame went to...
It's a short trip.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather...
I'd like to mention my pal Sam, and something that happened the other day.
Anecdotes about other celebrities, even ones as dubious as you two, are always welcome.
Well, I was battering this purse snatcher with a broken parking meter and screaming, "Die! Why won't you die?" And Sam said, "You crack me up, little buddy."
The point being...
I crack Sam up.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather talk about your alien love triangle shenanigans?
Okay, back to here.
I'd like to talk about that charming yet mildly insidious-looking bear on your desk. Can I see it?
I don't know, Sam. Can you?
May I see it, please?
No, you may not. And if I may say so, if there's one thing that grills my chicken, it's how our culture is in a state of modal decay. Can is not the same as may. Should is not the same as blah blah blah. Yak blah 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 blue blue
Hopefully
blue.
she'll be off on her tri-state nagging spree for a while.
Blah 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 blah. Yak yak.
Humanity's not safe while that mysterious little hypno bear is on the loose.
Are we part of humanity, Sam?
Not technically, but we're in danger too.
Blah 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 blah. Yak 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 yak. Bloody 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 bloody. Put that away right now. Blah 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 blah. Yak yak.
Okay, so I don't know if I've got anything else I can say
What's
about
that?
this. That's not us. It's Sue Bliss. Nope.
I've changed.
All right.
I'd rather talk about our smash hit sitcom, Midtown Cowboys.
Okay, let's talk. You two have become the new breakout stars of a flaccid, dissolute sitcom in its final days. How wonderful for you.
Thanks, we brought a clip.
You certainly did. I had a chance to watch it, and I refused to show it to my audience. It has a shocking joke involving a cow pie. It's a sad commentary on today's culture when the cow pie, once a staple of the American diet, blah 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 blah, yak 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 yak.
I see why Myra only lets big stars on her show.
They're easier targets?
If you're big enough, there still might be something left when she's finished.
Blah 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 blah, yak 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 yak, bloody blah.
May I have a drink of water?
Are you the?
No.
Then no. Blah blah blah.
This is.
I'd like to sing a song from my upcoming album, Feathers and Furious Scribbling.
I'm almost certain the audience might probably enjoy that.
Howling at that drippy old hunk of moon. She's at brunch today with some baboon. And so I wrote this extremely catchy tune.
Thank you, Sam, for putting the num back in musical number.
What a wonderful way to remind our audience that you don't have to be talented to be famous. And a perfect segue into my latest tirade about the lamentable state of modern popular music. I mean, blah, 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 yak, 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 bloody, 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 yakety, yak, yak, yak. Blah, 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 yak.
I am starting to. Oh, my banjo's out now.
Yakety, 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 yak.
I'd like to sing my song again.
No.
Howling at that. She's.
Okay, it's.
And.
No, I'm just.
Lovely. Mainly because it allows me once again to rail against popular music. Kids today, blah, 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 blah.
Okay. Let's see. Maybe I can use this.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Maybe I can blow something. Oh, I
I'd
think.
like to sing, if I may.
Is that wise?
Howling at that drippy old hunk of moon.
Yeah, there we go.
Whoa. Careful there, Tiger. That was wonderful. I'm so moved I almost don't have a long hectoring screed in me. Oh no, wait. There it is. Thank goodness. Self-referential songwriting is a dangerously blah 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 yak 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 yak.
All right. Now here's my next step. Let's have her bring something out. My goodness.
Ah, yeah.
Okay, let's have.
There's more.
What's that?
It doesn't.
Yeah.
How
We'll bring
shocking.
someone else out.
Who?
Bessie Bovine, our co-star on Midtown Cowboys.
Oh my. Audience, shall we bring her back out again?
Okay, hang on a
At the
second.
risk of making the obvious comment, that was shocking. Is she breathing?
A little, but the creepy teddy bear is toast.
Nuts. I wanted to ask it a few questions, and maybe use it to hypnotize Katie Couric.
Another glorious dream bangs its chin on the dirty pavement. On the bright side, the audience is free to go home.
Oh, I was just getting warmed up. Do you think Myra will have us back on the show again soon?
Speaking of unlikely, did you notice we just had 2 cases in a row involving hypnotic mind control?
Complete
All right,
coincidence?
I gotta be right back because
Yes,
I just got
think
called
so.
out. 1 second.
The cogs of the universe synchronize in ways we're not meant to see.
Speaking of things we're not meant to see, there's a new restaurant at the zoo where you can eat what they feed the animals.
Empty popcorn cartons and cigarette butts?
And processed bread logs loaded with tranquilizers and antidepressants.
Bread logs make me logy. Let's head back to the cooking show set and see if we can figure out how to make fried pork rinds.
Okay, but I get the feet.
Well, I missed the ending. That's okay. But, I'll just replay my video at some point. But anyways, I guess I'm done for the day. But, thank you for all coming out and watching, and, we'll see you all very, very soon, okay? Have a good one, everyone. Bye.